Regrading a nasty yard. I think that's what we're gonna call this one. Bazinga. This area of my yard is where we stockpile and store all of the snow from the driveway and the front yard. So the grass underneath gets exposed to a lot of different elements which don't help it grow. Plus it also gets compacted because it's our extra or overflow parking area. So to really fix this, we've got to do more than just overseed it. We've got to start all over again. The equipment we're going to be working with today to do that is an ABI SR3. That's the name of the attachment. The skid loader is a Bobcat S185. It's a tired unit with hand-foot controls. Now some of you guys have seen me use this attachment before, but today I finally start to get this thing dialed in. Now it's basically made of 3 different components. It has a front rake, it has adjustable center tines, and then it has a back rake. And some guys get thrown off when they're using this attachment, and I'm going to go more into that in just a minute. Now the key to fixing this area is not just in regrading it. That's not going to help loosen up that subsoil. That's where the SR3 really comes in handy. I need to scarify and loosen up that soil so that the new seed that I'm going to be putting down has a chance to establish. Now another thing that I'm going to try not to do is remove anything. I'm not going to scrape anything off, haul anything away, or remove anything. I'm going to incorporate everything back into the soil and see how well this can do that, as well as provide a finished grade at the same time. You guys, you're right along with me. We're going to show you that the SR3 is, this one is great for prepping seed beds, really is what I figure. Even with a wheeled skid loader. Let's see, I don't want to move that too far. I want to move that down that way and get rid of it. Let's go grab a little bit more stuff we don't want. So it's got 3 edges. And it's got a front rake, a back rake, and then controllable center tines. Now if you look down at those center tines, I can raise them and lower them at will, right? And that's what I use when I want to cultivate, when I want to prep my seed bed. If I want to dig into that dirt and loosen it up, I put them down, and as I'm going forward or backward, oh, boom! I didn't want that anyway. Did you guys see that? I hit my edgers, and I actually didn't want it anyway. But I wasn't going to remove it like that. That was an accident. Okay, so right here I want to go a little deeper with my tines. The soil's compacted. Look in front of us. So what I'm doing is I'm going to pop them down just enough, not too deep. I'm rolling on my wheels. So this has got wheels down there on either side of this thing. See, you can really see it loosening it up now, right? That's what I'm saying. This is kind of more than just for grading. It's more like seed bed prep. It'll prep seed beds and it'll grade. But what throws a lot of guys off is the fact that it's like grading with a comb, right? Or it's like grading with a toothed bucket. Not really what a skill set most guys are used to. But when you go to rake your lawn, like when you go to grade out, and you're it by hand. When you got a correct grade, you can do a good job with a shovel, but when you really want to blend everything, you grab a rake and you rake it out. That's what this is right out of the gate, is a rake. You're starting with a rake. That throws guys off. They're not used to starting with a rake. At least that's my 2 cents. Because that's what threw me off as well. It's like, oh my God, how do I move stuff? Well, that front rake works really good at moving what you want. It's not gonna load a truck, but man, you can grab material and you can put it where you want it. Like, I don't want that right there. And all I gotta do to get rid of it is I just lean back on the pedals a little bit and I fluff that stuff out. So I'm letting the entire machine roll on the wheels. Outside. I noticed that the best way to use the SR3 is just to let the weight of the attachment rest on those two wheels, and then just to use my pedals to angle the forward and back blades to fine tune everything in, and then to, when I want to adjust and scarify the soil, I use those center tines. What I really like about this is its ability to just loosen up that soil. I mean, I like the control. It's different. But boy, I could see this being pretty ideal if you're putting in acreage, if you're working on a farm, if you're going to be, you know, on a planting. Man, this is nice. This has some benefits to it. It really does. I mean, for seeding, you want to go do food plots for deer. I don't know. I just see this as different than a real land plane. It takes a little bit more skill than a land plane. Yeah, I can't say more skill. Certainly did not mean to infer that guys that are having problems with this don't have skill, but I think there are guys that, ooh, now look at this. I want to tine this. I want to tine it. I want to loosen it up. So I just went deep with my tines. Let's go a little deeper. Let's cut that in. Now let's back up and look at that. Okay, not bad, but oh shoot. Gotta watch that. Them rakers go out further. Again, I'm no pro at this, but I kind of feel like I'm getting it dialed in. But still not like, oh, look at me, I'm the best there's ever been. I'm the SR3 king. No. I can just start, I just got enough time with it that I can see, oh, look at what I can do with it. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, check that out. Holy crap. Somebody wants me to go in and prep their yard for seed. Well, I know how to do that now, you know? If I want to go out and put that food plot in, I got what I need. If I want to go do a grading job with it, I can do that too. Prepping seed beds, this is really good. So you'll see me make a lot of passes over this area, and the reason I'm doing that is every time I'm going forward and backward, I'm taking the existing turf that was there and I'm breaking it down into usable material. So I'm incorporating it right back down into the soil so that when I go to seed, I'll have a richer bed for the new seedlings to establish in. Now normally with a tired skid loader, the more passes I make over an area, the more I compact it. In fact, that's called compression compaction. But with the SR3, I'm loosening up the soil. So every time my tires are compacting it, my attachment is uncompacting it a little bit more. Now the way I'm using this attachment, I'm using the front and back rakers to do all of the grading. Those center tines have nothing to do with that. But those center tines come in handy when I want to establish the depth that I'm scarifying the soil. So I'm using those center tines to loosen up that soil, and then where I'm leaving ruts and divots behind, I'm using the front and back rakers to erase them and leave the soil fresh and ready for new seed. One of the things I want to establish right out of the gate is this is not a paid endorsement for ABI. They don't know I'm making this video. What I'm trying to do is show you guys what I would do if I had to fix a small, nasty, ugly yard. Alright you guys, our video is going to be cut short because of fuel problems. Problem is I don't have enough fuel. So I could have, but of course the other problem is I could literally spend hours doing something that I only need to do for 15 minutes because I just enjoy it. But let's run over here real quick. We'll grab one of the other cameras that doesn't have the weird 360 thing on it and show you what we got for finished. Sounds like somebody's getting whooped. She's not. She's just having a bad day. All right, so let's check this out. Here we are. We've got her all wrapped up. I could have spent more time in it, but my skid loader decided it was done for the day when it started beeping at me low fuel light. I've never actually seen that before, so I'm glad I did see it. Normally I don't like to get that low on fuel because if you ever primed a diesel, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're not fun. And somebody's still having a bad day over there. But here we go. We got this all graded out. All the excess, literally everything is left right here. Nothing was hauled out, away, or done. The nasty stuff I put over there where I don't want it. I don't care about it. And I was able to just kind of fluff it all out. So that's our video for today, guys. Hope this one has been fun. I hope it's been a cool tag along. Got to see an attachment that maybe some of you guys haven't seen before. Took me a while to really kind of start to get the feel for the finesse of it. I hope you guys enjoyed that ride. And I hope you guys do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way, you guys. And I just love communicating with you. Just love talking to you at the end of the videos. God bless you guys. Go get them. And we will hopefully see you on another one.